Good morning everyone. Myself Professor Swapnil S. Sudke of SND COE and Research Center Evla, working as Assistant Professor at Electrical Department. Now we will discuss the subject of Advanced Microcontroller and Embedded System. In this subject we discuss the unit 6, that is serial communication and its protocols, in which we discuss the topic that is serial communication in detail. First of all, we discuss the point that is serial communication one by one by using the question and answer session. First is what does serial communication mean? The serial communication is a communication technique used in telecommunications wherein data transfer occurs by transmitting data one bit at a time in a sequential order over a computer bus or a communication channel. It is the simplest form of communication between a sender and a receiver. Then second one is what is serial communication in computer? In telecommunication and data transmission, serial communication is the process of sending data one bit at a time sequentially over a communication channel or computer bus. This is in contrast to parallel communication where several bits are sent as a whole on a link with several parallel channels. That is, in serial communication, only one bit of data is transferred at a time from sending end to the receiving end in the computer system communication. Whereas in parallel communication, more than one bit, that is 8, 16, 32 bits of data can be transferred at a time from sending end to the receiving end in the telecommunication of data transmission in the computer system. Then what is RS-232 serial communication? The RS-232 serial communication is a form of asynchronous data transmission where data are sent character by character. Each character is preceded with a start bit, 7 or 8 data bits, an optional parity bit and one or more stop bits. Then which bit goes out first in serial communication? In serial communication, it is the technique used to send data bit by bit using two wires, that is transmitter, sender and receiver. For example, I want to send an 8-bit binary data of 11001110 from the transmitter to the receiver. But which bit goes out first? Most significant bit MSB, 7th bit, or least significant bit LSB, 0th bit? We cannot say. In this 8-bit binary data, we cannot say that first bit is MSB or LSB, that is most significant bit MSB of 7th bit or least significant bit of LSB, that is 0th bit. It is not determined in this serial communication. Then types of serial communication and concept of endian. In serial communication, data in the form of binary pulses. In other words, we can say binary 1 represent a logic high or 5 volts and 0 represents a logic low or 0 volts. Serial communication can take many forms depending on the type of transmission mode and data transfer. The transmission modes are classified as simplex, half duplex and full duplex. There will be a source also known as a sender and destination also called a receiver for each transmission mode. The simplex method is a one-way communication technique. Only one client, either the sender or receiver, is active at a time. If a sender transmits, the receiver can only accept. Radio and television transmission are the examples of simplex mode. In half duplex mode, both sender and receiver are active but not at a time. That is, if a sender transmits, the receiver can accept but cannot send, and vice versa. A good example is an internet. If a client or laptop sends a request for a web page, the web server processes the application and sends back the information. The full duplex mode is widely used communication in the world. Here both sender and receiver can transmit and receive at the same time. An example is your smartphone. Beyond the transmission modes, we have to consider the NDNS and protocol design of the host computer, that is sender or receiver. NDNS is the way of storing the data at a particular memory address. That is, NDNS is nothing but the storage of the communication data in a particular memory address or particular memory location. Depending on the data alignment, NDN is classified as little endian and big endian. Take this example to understand the concept of endianness. Suppose we have a 32-bit hexadecimal data ABCD 87E2. Then how is this data stored in memory? To have a clear idea, I have explained the difference between little endian and big endian. Data transfer can happen in two ways. They are serial communication and parallel communication. In the telecommunication system of data transfer, in serial communication is a technique used to send data bit by bit using a two wires, that is transmitter or sender and receiver. For example, I want to send an 8-bit binary data, that is 11001110 from the transmitter to the receiver. But which bit goes out first? Most significant bit MSB 7-bit or least significant bit LSB 0th bit. We cannot say that MSB or LSB goes first. That is, we cannot determine or say that MSB bit goes first or LSB bit goes first in the serial communication of data transmission. Here I am considering LSB is moving first for little endian. Then advantages of serial communication. In serial communication, it sends a data of a single bit at a time. Then consequently fewer input output, that is IO lines, are needed to implement it than for parallel transmission. This results in less interference and a reduction in space requirements. Then it also reduces the cost of the embedded system and enables it to reliably transfer data over long distances. These are some advantages of the serial communication in the telecommunication system of the computer. And in Little Endian, we can say that the LSB bit goes first in the serial communication, and in big Endian we say that the MSB bit goes first in the serial communication system. That is, the Little Endian and Big Endian decides that LSB or MSB bit goes first in the data transmission system of serial communication, and it also useful for the data storage in the computer system. That is nothing but the Endian concept in the serial communication of the data transmission in the computer system. So we stop here. Thank you very much to all students.